Life on the line for glory, power, and riches in the ultimate death race known as
As the back-to-school bells beckon for EPL Season 16, class is already well and truly in session. And you would expect nothing less than stellar attendance. Not with an $835,000 prize pool and a spot at the legendary IM Katowice on the line. Up first on the agenda, Group A, where only 3 of 6 teams would graduate to the EPL playoffs. Let's take a trip down memory lane to see exactly how it went down. During the first day of the tournament, Na'Vi hit the ground running. And as one of the 3 certainties in life, so did Simple, as they banished Team Spirit.
Off in this spot, there's Young is found. Chopper takes him down, and Simple needs at least 2 here. Finds the first and passes.
Time for this. Surely not just another individual round to win this one. And Simple, maybe he's not done just yet. That's going to be the 4th.
When everything went to plan for Apex and his crew, it was time to check if our analysts hit the nail on the head with their CSGO hub picks. And boy, did Roy prove them wrong.
Responses here, the double push. Roy catches S-Attack. Poor guy, as Roy again finds a double.
Roy trying to get out and get stuck in through Monster. Roy's going to farm him up. And yeah, man, did y'all actually think NIP were going to get around just there?
He was instrumental in helping Fnatic claim both maps 16-4 to call it a day. Day number 2, and both Na'Vi and Team Spirit would secure 3 points. ZywOo also cast a Dark Cloud over NIP with a formidable 1.47 rating.
And the heaven flank from Hampus should seal the deal. ZywOo's dropped the bomb. Hampus now having to make noise going up the ladder. ZywOo on his way to the clutch! Oh my word, 1v3!
Nearing the halfway point of the group, Endpoint were the ones to flip us into the upside down on day 3. They'd be facing the Titans of Na'Vi, but a monstrous performance from Nerds and Crucial proved you should never underestimate the underdog.
It's real taken down. Nerds needs a couple. We know he's good for it. That could do nicely, chat. He gets a triple. 7 seconds remain, so allows Nerds to reposition. What a player this guy is. Sure, Mighty Max this time drops. Crucial has to go for 2. He knows he's lost long. Nails it. Huge. Stay alive now. Oh, go one better and take them all down. A quad kill for Crucial, just when they needed to stay alive here. One missed shot, Chad. It could have been...
Spoiler alert, this would be the only victory they claim in the group, but nevertheless an outstanding result over who many would have regarded to be the group frontrunners. Meanwhile, the Ninjas once again failed to handle the pressure. Unable to post double digits on a single map, it was a clean 2-0 and an A+ for Spirit.
That's all he needs, a look, a scope, a kill, that's it. 16-7, a goal.
As you could guess, NIP badly needed a win. And fortunately, their fate was about to change, as both Berlin and Reds proved their star-studded status versus Endpoint, keeping hope alive with a chance of progressing to the next stage. Since Fnatic won their duel versus Spirit, deciphering who might secure the spot was one heck of a brain teaser. Nevertheless, the clash of Goliaths was just around the corner. Despite Bit stepping up his game significantly,
Bit still winning fight after fight. They're finally playing into his bomb site, and now it's his turn to lay down the law. Bit with 3. This is his moment, and there's the 4th to seal the deal.
the French org would outlast Na'Vi in a 3-map affair, guaranteeing a first place finish in Group A.
With the swing, he's gone, and Vitality, they top the group.
During the last day, Na'Vi were truly teetering on the edge, and losing against NIP did not help their situation much either.
Is getting ever closer.
But the sigh of relief came when they found out both Fnatic and Vitality had won their games.
Outside of alley entrance, and that gives ZywOo the perfect window to make it 2 and 3. Sirens down, wonderful.
Thus making Na'Vi the first team ever to make it to the playoffs with a 2-3 win record. So that will be all for Group A. But the action is nowhere near over yet, as Group B is just around the corner.
This is Keanu Reeves, and welcome to Rush Lane. Rush Lane is a new intense multiplayer racing game where you can compete against real players to win real money. Set in the towering crime-filled metropolis of Hub City. Here, champions put their life on the line for glory, power, and riches in the ultimate death race, known as the Rush Lane. How does it work? Simple. Pay a small stake to jump into the next race. All the stakes go into the prize pool, so the more players, the more money there is to win. Once enough players join, the race is on. Races last just a couple of minutes and are fully automated. Rush Lane is driven by our unique physics-based randomness engine. Starting positions, track segments, and traps are all randomly generated, and we've tested over 10,000 races to ensure no player has any advantage over another. Cheer on your racer as they scream down the winding city streets and through mysterious alternate worlds filled with dangerous traps and pitfalls. The first player to cross the finish line wins the biggest share of the prize pool. But don't worry, the top few finishes are also in the mix to win. The exact number of winners will change depending on how many players were in the race. The more players, the more winners. Rush Lane is live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can jump into the action anytime you want. Good luck out there, racers. Only on Rivalry.com.
As the back-to-school bells beckon for EPL Season 16, class is already well and truly in session. And you would expect nothing less than stellar attendance. Not with an $835,000 prize pool and a spot at the legendary IM Katowice on the line. Up first on the agenda, Group A, where only 3 of 6 teams would graduate to the EPL playoffs. Let's take a trip down memory lane to see exactly how it went down. During the first day of the tournament, Na'Vi hit the ground running. And as one of the 3 certainties in life, so did Simple, as they banished team spirit.
Off in this spot, there's Young is found. Chopper takes him down, and Simple needs at least 2 here. Finds the first and Pat.
Time for this. Surely not just another individual round to win this one. And Simple, maybe he's not done just yet. That's going to be the 4th.
When everything went to plan for Apex and his crew, it was time to check if our analysts hit the nail on the head with their CSGO hub picks. And boy, did Roy prove them wrong.
Responses here, the double push. Roy catches S attack. Poor guy, as Roy again finds a double.
Roy trying to get out and get stuck in through Monster. Roy's going to farm him up. And yeah, man, did y'all actually think NIP were going to get around just there?
He was instrumental in helping Fnatic claim both maps 16-4 to call it a day. Day number 2, and both Na'Vi and Team Spirit would secure 3 points. ZywOo also cast a dark cloud over NIP with a formidable 1.47 rating.
And the heaven flying from Hampus should seal the deal. ZywOo's dropped the bomb. Hampus now having to make noise going up the ladder. ZywOo on his way to the clutch! Oh my word, 1v3!
Nearing the halfway point of the group, Endpoint were the ones to flip us into the upside down on day 3. They'd be facing the Titans of Na'Vi, but a monstrous performance from Nerds and Crucial proved you should never underestimate the underdog.
It's real taken down. Nerds needs a couple. We know he's good for it. That could do nicely, Chad. He gets a triple. 7 seconds remain, so allows Nerds to reposition. What a player this guy is. Sure, Mighty Max this time dropped. Crucial has to go for 2. He knows he's lost long. Nails it. Huge. Stay alive now. Oh, go one better and take them all down. A quad kill for Crucial, just when they needed to stay alive here. One missed shot, Chad. It could have been...
Spoiler alert, this would be the only victory they claim in the group, but nevertheless an outstanding result over who many would have regarded to be the group frontrunners. Meanwhile, the Ninjas once again failed to handle the pressure. Unable to post double digits on a single map, it was a clean 2-0 and an A+ for Spirit.
That's all he needs, a look, a scope, a kill, that's it. 16-7, a goal.
As you could guess, NIP badly needed a win. And fortunately, their fate was about to change, as both Brolin and Reds proved their star-studded status versus Endpoint, keeping hope alive with a chance of progressing to the next stage. Since Fnatic won their duel versus Spirit, deciphering who might secure the spot was one heck of a brain teaser. Nevertheless, the clash of Goliaths was just around the corner. Despite Bit stepping up his game significantly,
Bit still winning fight after fight. They're finally playing into his bomb site, and now it's his turn to lay down the law. Bit with 3. This is his moment, and there's the 4th to seal the deal.
the French org would outlast Na'Vi in a 3-map affair, guaranteeing a first-place finish in Group A.
Your nicknaming correctly, because we kept on saying KST, KST. Yeah. How exactly do you say it?
I actually prefer KST because my name originates from like custom, but since then I changed it to 3 letters, and then people kept calling the whole thing. And I specifically told to like casters in the Portuguese leagues because I actually prefer the 3 letters now.
All right, then I will have some questions to the people from For the Win, because they were like, okay, it's not KST, it's custom. And now you're telling like to actually say KST.
It's weird because I didn't tell them, but like people called me custom, and I'm fine with it. Like I have no worries. But in personal preference, I'd rather like have the 3 letters.
Mm-hmm. Well, the first time we actually saw you play was in Fnatic Rising, an international team. Right now, you're playing in a fully Portuguese squad. What's the difference? Does it feel like way better now?
Honestly, it feels kind of like home. It's my culture. It's my language. It's my playstyle. It's people that I've known since years ago, and it feels way more comfortable. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what's the expectation from the team, like when it comes to EPL? Like, what is your goal?
Honestly, I'm not sure we have a specific goal. Obviously, we're just like trying to get better. We're playing like, for example, today we're playing against FaZe. They're the #1 team in the world. We know that it's really, really hard to beat them, even for like tier 1 teams. So we're just expecting to try to see what they do against us, try to adapt, and then if we can, like we can learn from them and then mimic what they do and then use it against other teams.
So basically, kind of gain experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome, then good luck and have fun and gain experience.
Thank you.
no? So FTW, of course, from Portugal, all the way from EU, hindi nila kailangan mag-travel na masyado malayo para makapunta dito sa Pro League. But still, definitely can do some damage. Ang dami pa namang mga Portuguese players that are really, really well known. If you guys do know si Fox from the old Kinguin roster, he is actually Portuguese and one of the oldest players to ever play the game, to say the least. No, yung longevity ng kanyang career ay something to take note of. But we're talking about FaZe here. Current number 1 team in the world. Since, medyo nadaba yung Navi dun sa
Natalisod.
group A. Natalisod sila. And napasok sila dun sa may kanal or something. And, I mean, that's the best analogy na pwede natin ibigay dito. FaZe, of course, has been, I would say, up and down ever since yung pagkapanalo nila dito. But they're still FaZe, pare. I mean, they could be a shining beacon of consistency as nakikita natin as per usual. Galing sa side nila, I mean, it will only take like 2 people or 2 players galing dito sa FaZe na magpa-pop off para, hindi naman masecure yung game, no? Pero para magkaroon ng game ng FaZe where they can play around it, then pwede pa silang makaramp up kahit paano ng slowly dito. Of course, Rops, super consistent dito sa mga games natin. And Rain, of course. I mean, they're starting on CT side, so that means yung dalawang players na yun, the possible anchors na makikita natin are gonna be super important. Pero 4-1 ang ating setup dito.
Yep, pero Agile will be able to take them. One Ropes goes down, and here comes the FaZe squad, wiping down the players ng ating FTW. Look, tingnan mo naman yung buhay ni Aros Dos, down to 12 HP. Pero Brokey, hindi siya handa dito sa off-angle pick ni Kuya mo, KST. Pero with that, it's all to Carrigan to defend this B-side on his own. Kailangan niyang uminit dito. It's gonna be a 1v3 situation. Carrigan goes down, and just like that, it is all up to Rain and Twist. 2v4 situation, and 2 players ng FTW natin will have low HP, pero looks like it's gonna be the exit frag potential coming in for the remaining players nating FaZe clan. Twist and Rain? No, Rain. Muwatang magra-wrap around play pata sila all the way to this mid area natin, pero kailangan na mag-safe play na itong FTW dahil hindi mo pwede bigyan ng additional economy yung FaZe clan.
Grabe yung FaZe, off the jump. They wanted to go for the 4-1. Mid-push sila with Apat. Unfortunately, yung mga second mid players, really good compensation galing sa side nila. And hindi naman masyado angat yung FTW to the point na napakadali nilang silang mapapunish dun sa strategy na yun. Pero ayun lang, nung nakita nila, uy, apat pala sa mid, tara, takbo na natin tong B-side. Tapos si Carrigan lang pala yung naandun. Bit of a hard time. Ito nga yung sinasabi ko, I mean, you have one player dito lang sa second mid, that entire thing falls apart para doon sa City team. So, that's a tough one. Pero FEW, first blood dito sa ating series. So, interesting na naman tayo dito. Is this one of those games, pare?
The last one of the top teams natin. We'll see. So far, maaga pa rin naman kahit pa paano. And magpo-force buy yung FaZe clan dito. And the Diaz will be able to take down Carrigan just like that with this Mach 10. Here comes the play. Here comes the rush. Kaso nga ng Twist from the city spawn area. And will be able to take down 2 players. And just like that, na-turn around pa na into a 3v3. Pero may info na sila na meron pang at least 2 players ang nag-lurk up towards this banana area natin, and no flank whatsoever is going to be committed to the side of the FaZe clan. And so far, it's gonna be a good force buy if ever man may panalo pa na itong round na to. Pero here comes the play, here comes the push. All 3 players ating FTW will now look towards this B side, and Twist just going for his free fire. Will take down 2 players. Twist is just going online rear sa ating B side, and with that, FaZe clan wins the second round with their force buy.
Good tags. Galing dito kay Brokey. Just making everyone low with the scout, and Twists with the FAMAS. Grabe naman, that's force buy. This gun is 2,250 lang sa shot, but can really do a ton of damage, especially pag nasa kamay ng isa sa mga pinaka-best na riflers that NA has to offer. Grabe naman. The B-side hold single-handedly by Mr. Twists. Pero may onting tulong naman galing sa kanyang mga teammates. Tignan mo naman si Brokey, kahit 0-2, 85 ADR. That is thanks to the scout. And 1-to-1 match post tayo agad. And medyo nagulat yata yung FTW dun. But, yeah, I mean, pretty good place economically. I think, usually, ginagawa ng mga teams dito sa third round is sasagutin nila ng force buy. Yung force buy, yun nga. Then, tatry nilang ipanalo. And then, pag napanalo na yun, nila yun. And then, force buy ulit galing sa kabila. And then, whoever ecos first loses, no? Kasi parang ego battle yan. Pero, titignan pa natin yung mangyayari. But, in terms of yung guns, pwede pa naman nilang i-transfer over. Not really transfer over, no? I think si Twists lang actually yung pwede i-keep yung kanyang barrel at the moment. Mag-upgrade lang siya ng armor dito. Then, he just do the exact same thing as he did in that last round. Pero M-Force na yata para sa mga ibang players natin. Para dito sa FaZe. And if magpo-force dito yung FTW, right, it's gonna be a pretty hard scenario para sa side nila. Pero Aros 12, Deagle, no armor at all. So, pipilitin talaga nila to. Diaz with that Galil. So, I think parang hero Galil. Tapos, yung mga ibang members, papasahan na lang nila ng Galil dito if ever mamatay siya.
Yep, and kailangan ni DS dito ng maganda-gandang, oh my goodness, support from his teammates. Speaking of the support, Aros 12 will be able to get that pop flash and will get the frag for the side of FTW. Pero here comes the push, and Brokey just melted down the players netong FTW, and may backup pa nga ni Kuya Mukarigan with this SMG. Now, it's all up to Agil. Itry pa rin niyang i-pick up itong SMG, pero masyado atang maingay po ni Karigan dito, and the anticipation from this guy, makatag down pa nga niya itong si Kuya Agil, down to 75 HP, pero kailangan tumingin sa kanyang left. Ako po, kailangan i-check to, and the swing from Agil is there. He will be able to take down Karigan. 2v2 situation, it's all up to Twist to defend this B site, and muhatang natatakot yung FTW since M4 yung hawak ni Twist na nag-hold towards this B site natin. Pero dito naman sa ating mid area, makakasalubong na dito. It's gonna be Ropes. We'll take the one. That's gonna be the bomb drop for you. And now it's all up to KST, and KST goes down. Ropes will finish off the remaining two players ng FTW. And looking at the map stats here, no, and FTW, they have 0% win rate sa ating Inferno. Meanwhile, FaZe Clan, they are 70% out of 10 games, so they won 7 games. So it's not really good for FTW.
Yeah, I think hindi lang yun eh. It's a quality of competition rin galing dito sa FTW. Yung mga nakalaban nila dito is 1 pin. I would say Sprout's a good team. Kaso, I don't think yung kumpara naman sa kinakalaban ng FaZe ay, you know, they're basically up to tier 2 at the moment. Pero yeah, I'm not a big fan talaga ng pagka-force buy ng Force after. So, it's pretty rough para sa side nila. It was a good start though. Para dito sa FTW, mauubos nga lang dito sila sa round na to. But still, I would say, it was a good start para dun sa round na yun. That initial flash galing kay Aros 12, turning it into a 2v2, pero Brokey, tinapos nila lang to. And it's the same story this round. I mean, yeah, na-clear lang sila dito. Pure eco. Nothing they can really do.
Yep, and that clean 3 rounds straight coming into the side of the FaZe Clan. Meanwhile, for the win, this is their first gun round. They have the full AKs and with some utilities, pero as of now, heavy utility damage ang ipinapakita against the FaZe Clan. Tignan mo naman, Rain dropping his health down to 30 HP, and Karigan as well. Pero looks like it's gonna be the slow play coming in para sa ating FTW. Pero 3-man stack tayo for this B site. Ang ganda rin ng boost ni Karigan towards this dark area. So pwede na ma-caught off guard yung players dito ng ating FTW if hindi na nagagamit na maayos yung kanilang utilities. Here comes the play. Here comes the push. Molotov is out. And Karigan, this is a good angle for him. Kaso nga lang, wala siyang may spotan dito. Pero meron makikita ito si Twist. 1-for-1 trade ang nangyari as they are trying to enter towards this B-side natin. And Aros 12 with this push, trying to spot down Karigan. And Rain, man, dito pa siya sa may ating dark area. We'll take down 2 players. We'll take down 3. And just like that, a clean wipe out for the side of FaZe Clan. And for the win, that's a almost good round. Kaso nga lang hindi rin nila in-expect na nandun pa si Rain. Akala nila nakabus lang dun si Carrigan. Pero that's a bad round coming in for the side of FTW. And a good hold for Twist and Rain. Napapangiti na lang si Kuya mong Carrigan. As he was expecting na Rain will wiping off etong FTW natin with that 4-1 ang ating scoreline and another eco round tayo for the side of FTW. 3 Deagles is out with the Tech 9s. Oh my goodness, Aros 12. One tap headshot agad para kay Kuya mo Carrigan pero may 3 naman agad para kay Kuya mo Brokey. 1-for-1 is the frags exchange towards this round number 6 natin. 4-1 ang ating scoreline pero Stadodo trying to get lucky with this Deagle pero it's not gonna be enough. And Rain gusto niyang i-hunt down itong umuulit na Deagle player towards this banana area natin and all the way to this mid. Pero 1 minute and 8 seconds on the clock remaining. They need to make something happen. Possibly a miracle if ever, since it's gonna be against the AK and the M-Force. Good boost for Bro. He's +1. Agile will be going down, and Bro again will get the second frag. Just Brokey doing Brokey things, trying to wipe down the rest players ng ating FTW. And with that, 5-1 ang ating scoreline. Although understandable na wala namang pera at walang baril yung FTW natin, pero look at this. Look at their buy. They will now have 4 AKs and the AWP in the hands of Stadodo with full utilities. The same goes to the FaZe clan players natin. Pero in terms of economy, lugi. Dahil 3 digits lang ang meron ng ating FTW. So we will now hold with this AWP. Pero Stadodo, masyado kang aggressive towards the banana air natin. And I'm surprised na walang punish. Speaking of punish, there goes the punish. Aros 12 will be going down in the hands of Rain. Agile and the Diaz, kailangan nilang kumuha ng magandang pick dito dahil naka-hold pa si Brokey towards this arch area natin. And oh my goodness, sasaluhin pa nga ito ng buong bonus na Dodo, down to 59 HP. Pero 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock remaining. They need to do something and they need to do it now. Kailangan pa nilang i-pick up yung bomb all the way to their spawn area. Pero it's gonna be, I think, that is Rain to get the aggressive angles against FTW. Nakita na nga ni Barrel dito. Will take down 2 players ng FTW. And just like that, Stadodo will be able to take one and not gonna hit his second frag. Kaso nga lang, Rain versus Stadodo dito. What a pick from Rain. Insane headshot. Rain is just on point coming into their first match of the LAN.
Everyone's just collecting aces. Para dito sa side ng FaZe, pare. First it was Mr. Twist. Actually, si Twist pala yung nauna dito. But Rain wants to cut through as well. Pero classic Rain na naman to. That flash peek was nasty actually dito kay Stadodo. Peeking before the flash pops. Yun lang. That is tough. Para dito sa FTW, man. Maybe it is the lack of experience, no? Dito sa Inferno as well. And nabangga nyo nga yung at one point, one of the best, if not the best Inferno team in the world. And ganyan talaga. I mean, you really have to think about how are you gonna counter itong banana control muna. And then iisipin mo pa after, how are we gonna get mid control galing dito kay Brokey. And then iisipin mo pa after, sige, paano natin i-clear yung site na naandun pa si Rain. So many layers you have to think about kung kalaban mo yung FaZe clan dito, especially pagdating sa kanilang defense. So, yeah, quite the challenge para dito sa FTW.
Yep, and hopefully FTW, marami silang matutunan in as they're facing FaZe clan. Since kaya time they have the lack of experience playing this map. And FaZe clan, oh my goodness, Karagang with the spray doon. Kaso nga lang, wala siyang mapifinish off dito and Rain gets taken down. by Agile. And now it's all up to Carrigan to defend this B-side on his own. Kaso, oh my goodness, what a check coming in for Brokey. Will be able to take down Stadolan just like that. Na-turn around pa nila yung man advantage in their favor. 3v4 situation, pero Brokey again from behind will be able to take down KST. And now it's all up to DDEAS and Brokey. Clean 3 frags from the flank.
Tinakbo na nila yung mid pare, so nothing really could be done para dito sa side ng FTW. Paano ba yung storyline? You lose first 2 series and then you win the third one? Kaso FaZe yung kalaban mo eh. Sino ba yung third game? However, yung third game ng FTW, isipin nyo na yung anong gagawin nyo kasi from what we've seen from Endpoint, they usually win the third one. That's for sure. So I think FTW is so big. Be careful, my friend. Baka kayo ay ma-plot armor dito. Pero FTW, titignan pa natin kung kaya nila makabalik dito sa game. Dodo with the AWP has not been hitting so far dito sa ating game. No? It's been Agile and itong si DDS, but that's not saying much kasi 7-1 score natin. But yeah, I would say pretty stable. Galing dito sa FaZe so far. Meron na silang very, very deep banana control dito. Parang hindi pa nga nag-a-attempt dito yung FTW na, you know, kumuha ng deep banana control and then eventually back off para makakuha sila ng mas madaming options dito sa Inferno. But instead, they're just going all in sa isang side ng map.
Yep, tama ka dyan. And this is a good boost coming in for Ropes. Pero meron naman siyang tulong with Brokey. Actually, nag-reposition na si Kuya mo, Brokey, all the way to their spawn area. Pero looks like FTW likes to take the charge towards this banana area natin. And FaZe Clan, usually, yung gantong ka-passive plays na ginagawa on your city side, sa ating B-side, napapunish yan. Pero so far, FaZe Clan just managing it well. Carrigan will take down 2 players dito. Pero may trade naman para kay Kuya mo, Agile. And now it's all up to Rain to defend his B-side. And it's not gonna work out for him. 3v3 situation, Brokey. Nagpapanggap na smoke dito sa ating spawn area. Oh my goodness, Brokey not hitting the shot. Hindi yata tumama yung kanyang pag-flick towards the player ng kanyang FTW. And with that, FTW looking for a win, for a round win against the FaZe Clan. And Ropes look at his bank. Tingnan mo naman, meron siyang 10k. And pwede siyang mag-go for this punish. Pero FTW, kailangan na mag-ingat dito. Dahil Ropes. Oh, unfortunate miss.
Nako. I thought Reyno's gonna get more dun sa spot na yun, but I think nagkamali siya ng bitaw na smoke dito. So, ayun lang, nakakross na yung mga players dito sa site. Then the smoke was already down. Carrigan trying his best dito sa my first box, pero matitritan naman siya agad dito ni Agile. And ayun lang, bit reckless. Galing dito sa FaZe, a bit too overconfident, a bit too overzealous galing sa mga ibang players natin dito. Getting caught with the timing dito sa B-side. Tirush na lang yun ng FTW. So, unexpected timings. Kind of surprising itong FaZe siguro.
Yep, and Stadodo, meron siyang aggressive angle towards the slugs area. Pero we'll see. It's gonna be Stadodo versus Brokey. Kung sino unang magpakita ng 1 pixel will probably go down instantly. Pero so far, no push yet is being given. And there you have it, Brokey. Medyo na-inip siya doon. And will be able to take down Stadodo. And may backup pa nga ni Kuya Moraine. Pero Aros 12 will be able to take down Brokey. And that's gonna be the AWP down for the side of FaZe Clan. Pero 3v4 situation nonetheless. Aros 12 will try to rotate all the way to this A site and mid. Pero KST, ako po, Rain will try to get aggressive dito, and there goes the pop flash, and Rain gets punished down by that aggressive pick. Pero 3v3 situation, it's all up to Carrigan again to defend his B site on his own. Time and time again, eto yung position ni dito, and he gets checked. Aros 12 will be able to take Carrigan down, and with that, FTW somehow managing against FaZe Clan. Ito na ba ang bawi nila sa dominance performance na ipinapakita ng ating FaZe Clan? Dahil FaZe Clan masyado silang overconfident against FTW.
Yeah, akala ko nga mapupunta pa ngayong round na to sa way ng FaZe Clan na nanalo sila ng handshake dito sa may banana area natin. But ayun na nga, a bit too overzealous once again. Galing dito sa FaZe. So, yeah, it was a good start. So yun lang, medyo na-caught yung dalawang players natin dito sa may banana area super quickly. Thanks to Mr. Aros12, good shot papunta dito kay Carrigan. And after that, B-side defense crumbled na lang para sa side nila, 7-3. So somehow, someway nakakabawi dito yung FTW. Maybe a solution para dito sa FaZe is to put one more member dito sa B-side for that extra layer of defense. Kasi yung A-side, it seems like it's pretty sorted naman na as of now. Meron kang, you have Rops, then you have Rain, Carrigan. You have a lot of choices kung sino mong pwede i-pair kay Rops dito sa A. But B-side, I think it needs a little bit more attention galing sa side nila, or if magbe-B-take na nga dito yung FTW, mag-force sila ng mid-control maybe.
Yep, possibly nga. Pero, oh my goodness, sa Dodo medyo may ipit siya. This is mating B-side natin and Carrigan just rushing in, just pushing down the players natin FTW and Rain. Stadodo goes down, and with that, FTW 3v5 situation, FaZe Clan. Hindi gumagani kanilang pagiging aggressive for the previous 2 rounds, pero so far, this time around, gumana to with the help of Carrigan just rushing and pushing to this mid side natin. Pero Brokey still holding towards the angle. Pwede niyang ma-pick off yung 2 players dito. Oh my goodness, Brokey with that pick will be able to Kajel. Oh my goodness, Brokey will get the second frag and Carrigan will finish off. And with that, FaZe Clan 8-3.
And ito na nga yung sinasabi ko, man. I mean, it's di mo naman kailangan na maglagay pa ng third member dito. So, sa suggestion, third member would have been a big thing para dito sa FaZe. But at the same time, Carrigan is like, why don't I just run down mid? Then, i-pressure ko yung banana galing dito sa likod nila, and it really worked para dito sa FaZe Classic. Carrigan pushed na naman, no fear. And just like that, napaikot na naman nila yung round dito. However, loss bonus is still pretty high para dito sa FTW. So, even if they lose itong round na to, they're gonna have a pretty healthy half-buy after this one.
Yep, pero Rain, oh my goodness, tinatangkin niya yung Molotov dito, and with that, he goes down by this Molotov coming in for Aros12. Pero 4v4 situation, nonetheless, medyo low on utility na yung players ng ating FTW. Brokey with the help of Carrigan. Tingnan natin kung paano i-handle yung rush play dito. And Brokey will be able to hit on Didayas. Kasama the wide swing from Carrigan. Oh my goodness. That's a very bad swing dahil 3 players yung nakapick towards this banana area natin. Now 3v3 situation. It's all up to Brokey to defend this B-side on his own. Pero may backup naman for a twist. Kaso nga nang wala ata siya matatag down dito. And a quick trade agad para kay Kuya mo kay ST. Although Brokey manages to take down Aros12 with his AWP quick shot. Pero it's all up to Twist and Ropes to go for this retake. Pero kailangan ingat na ito ni Ropes dahil meron nang nakamark towards this banana area natin. It's gonna be Agile, and Agile goes down. It's all up to KST. 1v2 situation. KST with the spray down. Hindi pa nga niya ma-finish off si Kuya mo Twist. Down to 15 HP only. Pero there you have it, KST will be able to down Twist. Pero Ropes with this off-angle shot will be able to take him down. And with that, a clean round for the side of FaZe Clan, 9-3.
Closer round than it should be. Para dito sa FaZe, not gonna lie, retake scenarios, not really what they dream dito sa round na to. But Rain attempting to go aggressive once again. Nakakuha na nga siya ng isa dito. However, no, it's the coin flip na naman papunta dito sa may banana side, working out para dito sa FTW initially, kaso yun lang, masyado silang nawalan ng mga players dito, making it an equal 2v2. Really well played sa last 2 members dito ng FaZe Clan to just clear out the side, especially that first pick. And timeout na naman galing dito sa FTW, and that is their second one already spent. 9-3 yung score, not the best look para dito sa side ng FTW, especially T-side. Really want to get as much rounds as possible habang meron pa kayong onting aggression or meron pa kayong onting timing na nakukuha galing dito sa FaZe. But FaZe, I mean, they're just outskilling them sa mga ganun na situations.
Yep, and tingnan mo naman, Rain, Brokey, leading the charge for the FaZe Clan. They are out for blood. And the rest, actually parang 2v5 dahil nagiging support roles na lang yung remaining 3 players ng FaZe Clan dito sa ating Inferno map. Pero for the win, hirap na hirap sila against the top 1 team in the world as of now. Oops, narinig na. Masyado maingay dito yung players ng FTW, and with that, the Diaz will be going down and Ropes will get the second frag as well. Will get the third one. Oh my goodness, Ropes is just hunting the heads of the FTW players. Will he get the fourth? Pwede niya makot off guard. At si Agil dito, pag di siya ingat, there you have it. There goes the fourth. He will go for the ace. He can still go for the ace. And he's passed down. Kaso nga lang, AST will deny that ace. Although KST gets tagged down to 10 HP, pero hindi naman si Twist. And the clean round for FaZe Clan. And this is looking bad for the side of FTW.
Inubos na lang sila ni Rops dito, man. I mean, Rops basically is speaking everything and he's winning everything, every situation. Gaya nga na sinabi ko sa start ng game natin, this guy is scary consistent and he's holding down apartments. I don't think I've seen a single time na nakakuha ng apartments control dito yung FTW. It's either nakakuha sila ng apartments control, nasa ibang position dito si Rops, or yun nga. Pag nandun si Rops naman, yeah, hindi nga sila makakuha ng control. Oh my god.
Good spray coming for Rain.
Oh, last
pero Karigan, oh my goodness, handang-handa si Stadodo with that aggressive play. And with that 4v4 situation, they need to make something about this match lead nating FaZe Clan dahil konti-konti nang ang kino-close out ng FaZe Clan. Etong ating map number 1, first half pa lang. Pero so far, FTW still, if they can take down Rain toward this banana area natin, they have a chance to go for this round win. Kaso nga lang, Rain have many utilities to work with just to try to delay the push out ng players ng ating FTW. Pero 38 seconds on the clock remaining. Rain needs a backup and he needs it now. Andito naman na si Brokey rotating towards this construction area natin. Pero Rain, he gets patted down towards the dark area natin. Pero that swing from Rain, kailangan niya ma-flash out dito. Oh my goodness, Brokey switching up to this Deagle and wala nang oras? What?
Dang. Grabe naman yan, FaZe Clan. Really starting to show up dito sa ating B-side. Brokey, looking for them highlight plays. Rain, medyo na-stuck ka siya dito sa may shadow area natin, but I think he was waiting for a flash galing sa kanyang kakampi, but I don't think it was coming anytime soon. But you know nga, B-side, when it's under control, it's really hard to pry off the hands of FaZe Clan. Then yun nga, I mean, that was just a pretty easy clear para sa side nila. FTW, once again, just struggling to get into the site. But pag nakuha nga nila yung site, they still have to worry about the retake. Pero Brokey, full confidence, my friend. Ako po, pero too much, I think.
Oh my goodness, Ropes whiffing the spray down, and just like that, FaZe Clan falling into the hands of FTW this time around. 4v2 situation, and it's all to Rain and Karigan. Tingnan natin kung paano nila i-handle yung remaining 4 players ng FTW. Pero Karigan needs to check dito. Hindi niya ata nakita yung foot nito niya di Diaz. Pero there you have it. And may trade agad para kuya mo Aros 12. Now it's all to Rain. 1v2 situation. They know kung saan magpo-push out etong si Rain. And he have the kit. Pero will he still risk on trying to get... Actually, this is the last one na pala ng ating first half. So he has no choice but to push. Pero with that, 4-11 in favor of FaZe Clan.
And I would say it is, you know, what we expected, at least dito sa ating first map. Inferno plus FaZe Clan equals good times para sa side nila. Not to stand players that are really important para sa side nila are starting to heat up. Brokey, 19-9 so far, pero Rain, 1 less death, 19-8. I think the only reason why si Rops hindi siya mas madaming kills dito is they've been focusing team more, so a lot more work para dito kay Broken, para dito kay Rain just to hold down the site itself. And I would say Rops is looking for those skills na residual probably, except for that one round no, na actively nahanap niya yung mga players dito sa may apartment side. But yun na nga, FTW, they could not get anything started dito sa ating game. And yun nga, pag nakuha na nila yung start, it's either making medyo reckless yung FaZe pagdating sa kanilang retake dito, and they do get some points, which is, I think, dun ang galing yung 4 points dito ng FTW. And para naman sa FaZe, I think overall, it is quite the clean game para sa side nila. The retakes are there, the op shots are there para dito kay Brokey. Carrigan yung baka pushes niya, even though he's the only negative KD dito sa ating game. I think he's been doing a really good job just constantly pressuring itong FTW. So kailangan nilang mag-double think siguro, mag-triple think actually kung ano bang gusto nilang gawin dito sa round. Kasi there's always a disrupting force ang galing dito sa FaZe na dinidisrupt yung kanilang dapat na start ng play. Then yun pala kailangan nila mag-adjust mid-round, which is, I think, for FTW, uncharted territory para sa side nila. So, yeah, I would say FTW, this is their map pick as well. So, that's tough. That's tough, man. I mean, nagkakaroon talaga ng ganun na scenario no, na kagaya na nakita natin dun sa Endpoint. Endpoint versus Vitality. Best pick ng Endpoint is Vertigo. Magaling yung Vitality sa Vertigo. It's kind of like na-replay lang natin yung nakita natin dun sa Group A. Magaling yung FTW sa Inferno, let's say. Then, napunta tayo sa Inferno, then best map pala yun, no? Or one of the best map dito ng FaZe, hands down. So, I think it's just, I think it's just bad luck siguro para dito sa FTW, pare. Pero it is just the first series. Meron pa naman silang napakadaming chances na bumalik sa ating group stage. Pero I'm not saying na they're already out of this series. Pero it's FaZe, man. Come on. It's the new #1 team in the world. Kasi nga, yun nga naman lang ng onting points yung tropa natin dun sa Navi. But I think they're gonna be back. Pero, yeah, I would say FaZe just gonna have a clean one pagdating dito sa ating first game. And not just that, no. Second map is gonna be Overpass, pare. So, it's gonna be a tough one, man. I mean, Overpass playing into the cards dito ng FaZe clan. Execute heavy map, execute heavy itong FaZe, pare. So, basically, it's just perfect para sa side nila.
Yep, and looks like the map picks for the series is not in favor ng for the win natin. Inferno, 0% win rate sila. Overpass, also 0% win rate. So, I'm not sure if they can still manage to adjust against the FaZe clan. And let's head into our second half. FaZe clan, they're, I think, 3 rounds away into closing out this map #1. Pero, tingnan natin, actually, 5 rounds pala closing out this map #1. Pero FTW still have a chance to make a comeback dito since now they will start towards their this city spawn. Pero Stadodo will try to get aggressive towards this apartments area natin. And FaZe clan natin, the only, actually, ang dami na nito this. They have 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and 1 molotov to work with. Twist and Ropes will have the half armor. Here comes the play, here comes the push, here comes the swing from KST. Kaso nga lang hindi niya ma-finish off. Pero Stadodo with this dual barretta will be able to take the heads of Twist. And just like that, nalagas na nga yung players dito sa ating A site. 3v3 situation. Ropes will try to hold towards this graveyard area natin. And Rain will pick up this USP for a easy headshot. Oops, the white thing, and Ropes may backup kagad siya dito. Pero now, Rain will be finishing off etong si Agile. Pero Aros 12 will take down 2 players and 1v1 with the Great One. And I think, hindi yata alam ni Aros 12 kung nasaan yung last remaining player, which is gonna be Carrigan. Pero Carrigan knows what is up. Masyadong maingay footsteps dito. Pero the swing, the check is there for Aros 12. Kaso nga lang, wala siyang oras dito. No kit whatsoever. And a good try for Aros 12.
Good 3 taps galing dito kay Aros 12, pare. Kaso yun lang. No kit, my friend. And I don't think in-expect nila na considering yung setup nila dito sa A side is pretty good. Stadoto, duelies dito sa may pit area. Kaso yun lang, Rops from the graveyard side. Easy pickings galing sa kanya. Kaso Aros 12, a good attempt. Kaso I think sakto pagka-swing ni Carrigan no, nakita niya, ay, wala yung wires dun sa bomba, so no one's diffusing. So, might as well delay na lang as much as possible para yung 10-second diffuse is no longer possible. And yun lang, walang kit dito yung FTW. Happens. Pero ayun na nga, 12-4. FaZe have the lead dito after the pistol round, pero nag-force buy dito ang FTW. They're gonna try to swing things back in their favor. Kaso yun lang, Stadodo gets his head taken off.
Yep, and Brokey. Nasty pick towards this canal area. Pero 4v5 situation, the Diaz will have the M4 in a sense. Pero looks like it's gonna be the B stack coming into the side of FTW. And si KST lang matitira towards this ace natin, and this is looking bad for KST dahil he only have the deagle and one smoke to work with. Pero kailangan niya mag-reposition. Pwede siya ma-cut off ng players ng FaZe Clan if hindi siya mag-ingat. And wala siyang idea whatsoever na all players ng FaZe Clan dito na sa may ating A site. Pero, oh my goodness, the check from Ropes is there. And KST will be going down. And kailangan na lang mag-save ng FTW dito sa may ating B site. And nothing much that they can do against FaZe Clan.
Yeah. That's a classic Ropes, man. Anti-Lason. Making sure that his team does not fall victim dun sa mga ganun na type ng plays. And meron pa namang M4 dito si Diaz. So, maybe sa next round, they're gonna try to make a fast play siguro. Dito sa ating middle side. Kung posible nga, gumawa sila ng mas madaming pressure dito, and would have been really a possibility para sa side nila. Habang mahina pa yung mga barrel dito ng FaZe, I would say, you know, AK's Galil's big threat. Carrigan with the Mac 10. Kung makot mo nga si Carrigan dito, you're gonna get a free Mac 10. But at the same time, FaZe probably just gonna wait for it. So, kailangan talaga pag-iisipan kung anong play ang gustong gawin dito ng FTW para mapaikot yung round. Pero Brokey, medyo run and gun, but still it's a headshot.
Yep, and FaZe Clan showing the discipline for the squad. And I think FTW, even though FaZe Clan have a huge lead, hindi talaga nila hinaya na magkaroon ng opening etong FTW natin. They don't care if you're one of the best teams or one of the tier 2 teams na haharapin nila, pero FaZe Clan just showing the discipline of these players. Tingnan mo naman, Aros 12 will only have the deagle in his hands, and Agile as well. It's all up to the Diaz, yung na-save na M4 last round to try to save FTW into this round. 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock remaining. FaZe Clan doing heavy pressure, heavy presence towards this A short area natin. And Twist, he gets spotted down. Alam niya na meron 2 players na nag-lurk up and nagbabantay towards this banana area. Pero hindi niya pwedeng ibigay yung kanyang Galil dahil pwede pa siyang ma-chambahan ng one-tap headshot. Pero looks like it's gonna be a bad read coming in for the side of FTW. Tingnan naman, nag-rotate na rin. 4 players na sa kanila nagbabantay towards this A side, pero the fake smoke para kay Ropes. Madidali pa nga yung pag-push out netong FTW, and there you have it. Ropes will be able to take down the Diaz, pero Aros 12 against the AK, against the Mac 10. Carrigan will be able to finish him down, and Ropes, naku po, hindi pa nga na-finish off yung players dito. Trying to go for this commit spree, pero somehow he manages to take down KST, and now it's all up to Stadodo. No gun save for the side of FTW, pero meron namang M4 si Stadodo.
Kita mo si Carrigan is already running down mid para makuha yung AK dito ni Rops. So, nothing really lost para sa side ng FaZe. Never mind. They lose an AK kasi the brain is not looking at the right direction, but Twists, yun lang. Probably gonna switch to it off the Galil. So, meron ng M4 dito ang FaZe Clan. Force buy, not really working out, but that was last round's force buy rather. So meron pang buy dito yung FTW. Maybe we will see better defense galing sa side nila, and kailangan na nga pag-isipan ng FaZe Clan. Are they gonna do their classic default or are they gonna go fast dito sa ating game? We'll just have to wait and see. Pero meron ng up dito si Stadodo. Maybe he's gonna provide more mid pressure para sa kanyang team, which is what they desperately need, especially pag kalaban ni FaZe.
Oh, kung medyo dinali lang niya sana yun, he could have picked off one. Kaso nga, Twist will take down 2 players. What? A spray transfer coming in from this guy. And now Rain will hold towards his mid natin. And bomb drop naman towards their spawn area. So no commitment is being given for the side of FaZe Clan. Pero KST from behind will be able to rin Karigan. That is the ideal for you. Pero may trade naman agad para kay Kuya mo ropes. And now it's all to Agile and Stadodo. 2v4 situation. Kailangan nila mapitas yung AWP, which is gonna be a Stadodo. Pero that's gonna be the smoke to try to block the vision of this op player. Pero mukha tang akala ko hindi na nila kukunin yung bomba eh. They will just go for the hunt eh. Pero 56 seconds pa naman, marami pang oras ang ating FaZe Clan. Now they are slowly getting the control towards this A site and magtatry ng cut ng rotation si Twist all the way to this sandbags area at sa ating banana. Pero so far, no rotation is going to be committed to the side of FTW and looks like FaZe Clan already have this round 15 to 4 and FTW medyo konting init pa siguro against FaZe Clan. Pero gusto nilang i-hunt down ata. Tignan mo naman, magkakaroon na ng swarm play towards this B side. 3 players ng FaZe Clan natin now looking towards this hiding spot netong FTW. And there you have it, Agile will be able to itong Rain. Stadodo, hindi mo pwedeng mabitawan yung iyong AWP. Kaso nga lang, Rose will be able to take Agile down. And now, Stadodo versus Ropes. Oh my goodness, Stadodo trying to go for the quick scope. And with that, na-team may pa kanilang FaZe Clan. Although FaZe Clan, they have enough economy to go for another buy into this potential last round ng ating map number 1.
Yep. They're really just trying to get yung op dito ni Stadodo. They do not have any money to buy yung op going into the next round. Can't really blame them. But at the same time, grabe naman Twists. Tinamaan ng welcome to Tier 1 CS with that B push. And yeah, 15 to 4 match point. Para dito sa FaZe, making it a quick affair dito sa ating game. Roki trying to challenge. Oh, gotta be a bit faster than that, buddy. Pero
Aros 12 going for his aggressive play. Aggressive push. Kaso nga lang, he will miss the spray down. Pero Brokey, may trade para kay Kuya mo Agile is just full gun power. This is mating B banana air natin. Pero the Diaz, he needs to back away down to 6 HP. Grabe naman mag-pressure. Etong ating FaZe Clan. Pero KST will be able to rin ng Karigan. Ropes, oh my goodness. 1-for-1 trade. Makot off guard pa nga niya. Ito si Diaz. And now it's all up to Stadodo. Mukhang ilista mo na to. So for the side of the FaZe Clan.
Yeah. You know what's weird pag nagkakast ako ng FaZe Clan Trace? The moment that I don't look at the minimap, bigla na lang lalabas si Rops sa isang spot ng mapa na di ko ina-expect. And this is no different tong game na to. And I think Stadodo realizing a bit too late na 15 na pala yung score natin dito. And now he's gonna go for the attempt. I don't think he has a kit sa site. So medyo malabo.
Will be able to Brokey. He needs to make some miracle works in order for him to get the win. Kaso nga lang, Ray from this mini pit will be able to take him down. And with that, a clean map number 1 for the FaZe Clan.
Yeah, no sweat para dito sa number 1 team, pare. Even they're like, alright, tapos na yung first map, I guess. That was a very quick one. 20 rounds, mga napit lang under. I don't think they got too much really kasi yung odds ng game na to is very, very lopsided papunta sa FaZe Clan. And this is not endpoint, so yeah, it's not a fun time para dito sa FTW, definitely, sa kanilang map pick. But FaZe Clan, still as clean as ever pagdating sa kanilang mga laro dito, still as consistent. Despite this being FTW, not really the upper echelon dito ng Group B. Pero yun na nga, I mean, this is just one of those games na ite-testingan talaga ng kung gaano ka-consistent ang FaZe Clan pagdating sa mga ganitong laro. And it seems like they have it in the bag. I mean, not much can be said.
Yep, it's pretty much one-sided and what you were expecting for a FaZe Clan. And with that, I think we'll be taking a very, very short break. Pero before we take a short break. This is the official Filipino broadcast of ESL Pro League Season 16, brought to you by WC, Postpar Gaming, The Armory, and Rivalry. Guys, please do check out Rivalry.com, and you can use our promo code LuponWC for a bonus up to $200. And you can also check out Rush Lane if you are bored with the funds in your wallet. Very, very entertaining rivalry mode yan, and a higher chance to win additional funds. Pero, ayun na nga. We'll be taking a very, very short break. Pagbalik namin, more CSGO action tayo between FaZe Clan and for the win. So, don't go away.
This is Keanu Reeves, and welcome to Rush Lane. Rush Lane is a new intense multiplayer racing game where you can compete against real players to win real money. Set in the towering crime-filled metropolis of Hub City. Here, champions put their life on the line for glory, power, and riches in the ultimate death race, known as the Rush Lane. How does it work? Simple. Pay a small stake to jump into the next race. All the stakes go into the prize pool, so the more players, the more money there is to win. Once enough players join, the race is on. Races last just a couple of minutes and are fully automated. Rush Lane is driven by our unique physics-based randomness engine. Starting positions, track segments, and traps are all randomly generated, and we've tested over 10,000 races to ensure no player has any advantage over another. Cheer on your racer as they scream down the winding city streets and through mysterious alternate worlds filled with dangerous traps and pitfalls. The first player to cross the finish line wins the biggest share of the prize pool. But don't worry, the top few finishes are also in the mix to win. The exact number of winners will change depending on how many players were in the race. The more players, the more winners. Rush Lane is live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can jump into the action anytime you want. Good luck out there, racers. Only on Rivalry.com.
As the back-to-school bells beckon for EPL Season 16, class is already well and truly in session. And you would expect nothing less than stellar attendance. Not with an $835,000 prize pool and a spot at the legendary IM Katowice on the line. Up first on the agenda, Group A, where only 3 of 6 teams would graduate to the EPL playoffs. Let's take a trip down memory lane to see exactly how it went down. During the first day of the tournament, Na'Vi hit the ground running. And as one of the 3 certainties in life, so did Simple, as they banished Team Spirit.
Off in this spot, there's Young is found. Chopper takes him down, and Simple needs at least 2 here. Finds the first and passes.
Time for this. Surely not just another individual round to win this one. And Simple, maybe he's not done just yet. That's going to be the 4th.
When everything went to plan for Apex and his crew, it was time to check if our analysts hit the nail on the head with their CSGO hub picks. And boy, did Roy prove them wrong.
Responses here, the double push. Roy catches S-Attack. Poor guy, as Roy again finds a double.
Roy trying to get out and get stuck in through Monster. Roy's going to farm him up. And yeah, man, did y'all actually think NIP were going to get around just there?
He was instrumental in helping Fnatic claim both maps 16-4 to call it a day. Day number 2, and both Na'Vi and Team Spirit would secure 3 points. ZywOo also cast a Dark Cloud over NIP with a formidable 1.47 rating.
And heaven flying from Hampus should seal the deal. ZywOo's dropped the bomb. Hampus now having to make noise going up the ladder. ZywOo on his way to the clutch! Oh my word, 1v3!
Nearing the halfway point of the group, Endpoint were the ones to flip us into the upside down on day 3. They'd be facing the Titans of Na'Vi, but a monstrous performance from Nerds and Crucial proved you should never underestimate the underdog.
It's real taken down. Nerds needs a couple. We know he's good for it. That could do nicely, Chad. He gets a triple. 7 seconds remain, so allows Nerds to reposition. What a player this guy is. Sure, Mighty Max this time drops. Crucial has to go for 2. He knows he's lost long. Nails it.
Huge.
Stay alive now. Oh, go one better and take them all down. A quad kill for Crucial, just when they needed to stay alive here. One missed shot, Chad. It could have been...
Spoiler alert, this would be the only victory they claim in the group, but nevertheless an outstanding result over who many would have regarded to be the group frontrunners. Meanwhile, the Ninjas once again failed to handle the pressure. Unable to post double digits on a single map, it was a clean 2-0 and an A+ for Spirit.
That's all he needs, a look, a scope, a kill, that's it. 16-7, a goal.
As you could guess, NIP badly needed a win. And fortunately, their fate was about to change, as both Berlin and Reds proved their star-studded status versus Endpoint, keeping hope alive with a chance of progressing to the next stage. Since Fnatic won their duel versus Spirit, deciphering who might secure the spot was one heck of a brain teaser. Nevertheless, the clash of Goliaths was just around the corner. Despite Bit stepping up his game significantly,
Bit still winning fight after fight. They're finally playing into his bomb site, and now it's his turn to lay down the law. Bit with 3. This is his moment, and there's the 4th to seal the deal.
the French org would outlast Na'Vi in a 3-map affair, guaranteeing a first-place finish in Group A.
With the swing, he's gone, and Vitality, they top the group.
During the last day, Na'Vi were truly teetering on the edge, and losing against NIP did not help their situation much either.
Is getting ever closer.
But the sigh of relief came when they found out both Fnatic and Vitality had won their games.
Outside of alley entrance, and that gives ZywOo the perfect window to make it 2 and 3. Sirens down, wonderful.
Thus making Na'Vi the first team ever to make it to the playoffs with a 2-3 win record. So that will be all for Group A. But the action is nowhere near over yet, as Group B is just around the corner.
This is Keanu Reeves, and welcome to Rush Lane. Rush Lane is a new intense multiplayer racing game where you can compete against real players to win real money. Set in the towering crime-filled metropolis of Hub City. Here, champions put their life on the line for glory, power, and riches in the ultimate death race, known as the Rush Lane. How does it work? Simple. Pay a small stake to jump into the next race. All the stakes go into the prize pool, so the more players, the more money there is to win. Once enough players join, the race is on. Races last just a couple of minutes and are fully automated. Rush Lane is driven by our unique physics-based randomness engine. Starting positions, track segments, and traps are all randomly generated, and we've tested over 10,000 races to ensure no player has any advantage over another. Cheer on your racer as they scream down the winding city streets and through mysterious alternate worlds filled with dangerous traps and pitfalls. The first player to cross the finish line wins the biggest share of the prize pool. But don't worry, the top few finishes are also in the mix to win. The exact number of winners will change depending on how many players were in the race. The more players, the more winners. Rush Lane is live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can jump into the action anytime you want. Good luck out there, racers. Only on Rivalry.com.
As the back-to-school bells beckon for EPL Season 16, class is already well and truly in session. And you would...
And ayun, hello and welcome back to the official Filipino broadcast ng ESL Pro League Season 16. Ako nga pala si Sticky Frog, kasama ko si Ventus, FTW versus FaZe, game number 2. Bago kami mag-discuss, bet muna tayo sa ating games. And I think, hopefully hindi tayo kakagat today, no? So, let's go, FaZe.
FaZe all the way, let's go.
8.5? Mahirap pag-bet ng mataas na ganito. Siguro, 8.5, mga ganun. Grabe naman, kinontra. Grabing kontra ni Derek. Yung FTW. Pero, yun nga. I would say FaZe confidently are gonna take the win dito sa ating game. 8.5. Tapos, 10K. 10K taya. Tapos nawala, no? Oh my God. Kung nawala yan, hindi yun talaga.
Wala ka na sahod.
Kung nawala yan, ako talaga yung malas dito sa broadcast natin. Pero yun, guys, nagbebet kami dito sa Rivalry.com. Of course, use Rivalry.com/LeponWXC for up to $200 deposit bonus or 10K PHP kung nasa Pilipinas ka. So if magbebet ka, bet on best betting website in the planet, Rivalry.com. Pero yun na nga, overpass tayo dito sa ating second map. Pick to ng FaZe. And I think it's kind of gonna be the same story in my opinion. Sa nakita natin dun sa first game, I think it's just gonna be FaZe rolling through itong FTW, considering yun nga, this is one of those maps na wala silang experience. Hindi ko alam kung nag-research ba ang FaZe or nagtingin lang ba sila sa HLTV and then they just banned accordingly kung ano yung pinakamataas na win rate nila. Kasi nga, Nuke is banned, even though Nuke, obviously, FaZe best Nuke team in the world, pero ayaw yata nilang they don't want to test it, especially pagdating sa mga early best of 3 dito sa ating series. And Mirage is gonna be banned, and I think they could get away kahit hindi nila iba yung baka mapa na yun and not letting HN through, but I think ban yun galing nga dito sa FTW. So yeah, I would say FaZe, yun nga, kind of like the same thing. It's just gonna be a quick affair para dito sa side ng FaZe and FTW. Depende talaga dito sa first half. Kasi obviously, pag pick to ng FaZe, FTW get to choose sides. Tapos CT yung PPD nila. And T decided to overpass. Pero FaZe, I think, once the half turns, pili ko maiging sa kanila na yung game.
And ayun, we are looking for FaZe Clan to make a clean 2-0 dito pagdating sa ating series. Pero ayun nga, sabi mo, looks like nag-research ang ating FaZe Clan dito as they banned the high win rate percentage netong FTW in remaining inferno and overpass with the 0% win rate tayo for side of FTW. Pero we'll see if they can still manage to adjust in the hands of FaZe Clan. We are heading to our round number 1. This is the map number 2. FaZe Clan leading by 1 series na agad dito sa ating best of 3. Pero look at the buy of the FaZe Clan. They will only have 1 smoke and 1 flash to work with. And P250 in the hands of Brain. And no deagle whatsoever. KST will try to get the pick. Kaso nga lang nakita niya na maraming tumawid towards this playground area natin. Pero meron namang magle-lurk towards this B monster. It's gonna be ropes. Pero 3 players na. Actually 4 players ng FaZe Clan will try to go for the push. This could be a good read coming in for the side of FaZe Clan. Pero ropes gets spotted down. It's gonna be 1v1 with a great one towards this B long and agile. He gets spotted down as well. Pero smoke will be out to cover up the vision ng FTW natin na magta-try na mag-go for this retake. Pero Brokin will now go for his bomb plant and ropes. Kailangan na rin niyang tulungan yung kanyang teammate dito. As we are heading to the post-plant situation for the FaZe Clan. And now FTW, they have kit in the hands of Didias. Pero we'll see if they can do something about this one. They have 1 smoke to work with. Pero Broky just pushing heavy pressure dito. Will get down 2. Will get down 3. Oh my goodness. A clean 3 heads agad para kay Broky as the players ng FTW will try to enter dito. Kaso nga ng agile. Meron kagad siya sagot dito para kay Broky. And now, Rain will be able to finish him off.
Yep, not the best start para dito sa FTW, who are the ones who want to make a comeback dito sa ating second map. Unfortunately, Mr. Brokey is too good on the Glock, my friends. Not just that, it's kind of like the same story sa nakita natin last game. Brokey and Rain, the two combo para dito sa FaZe, really just holding down the site bago pa makaretake dito yung FTW. But this third shot, galing dun kay Brokey, clearing itong truck. Man, really just lost itong FTW the round. They could not clear them in time. I don't think retake is the play to go for, especially pagdating dito sa overpass. Pero yun yung idea ng FTW and it did not work out.
Yep, and mukha na magkakaroon tayo ng force by dito. Tingnan mo naman, Stadodo will have the scout in his hands, pero the Diaz gets tagged down to 19 HP. And that is a good tag. Coming in for Stadodo, Carrigan now low on HP. Hindi na siya pwede mag-run gun spray with his Mach 10. And isang bullet na lang yung kailangang gawin in order for him to finish off Carrigan. Pero so far, 5v5 situation pa rin naman tayo. Kahit pa paano, Twist will now lurk up towards this double CR natin. All 5 players ng FaZe Clan looking for this A side push. And there you have it. Rain will be able to finish down the Diaz through the wall. And it's all up to Stadodo to defend this A site on his own with the scout. What can he do? Kailangan niya mas patan itong si Carrigan para kahit paano malagasan ng isa yung FaZe Clan natin dito. Kaso nga lang Stadodo, he spotted eto si Kuya mo, Brokey, pero here comes the play. Here comes the push. Aros 12 will get that one-tap headshot and Carrigan may trade naman agad and Rain as well will be able to take down Agile. And mukhang it's gonna be the save for the FTW natin. KST will have the SMG save and scout naman para kay Kuya Stadodo. Pero so far, a clean 2 rounds kagad tayo for the side of FaZe Clan. And this is not looking good for FTW dahil this is on the city side of the overpass and the T side is just dominating yung depensa nila.
And that means it is going to be an eco. The next round, it's FTW. KST is going to get Carrigan though. Okay, that's one. Pero yun lang. It's just going to be him and the slide dito sa playground at this point. And what can he do? Not much. MP9 kill is still pretty big to say the least. And yeah, it's just going to be eco. I mean, sobrang rough talaga. It's the A side that's being targeted. Galing dito sa FaZe, I think they recognize that it's a weak spot para dito sa FTW. Pero yun lang, the Diaz. Ito na nga the welcome to Tier 1 CS Part 2, pare. They know everything, every cheese that you want to go for. Yung mga walls, basta wall bangable yan. Gagawin at gagawin talaga ng FaZe. They're just gonna shoot through it just in case na merong FTW members on the other side. And yun na nga, mapapaiko yung mga players natin dito. Scout can do work, pero if Stadodo cannot hit anything, then yeah, FTW is just gonna get rolled sa round na to.
And heavy presence agad yung ipinapakita nito ng FaZe Clan. Pero there you have it, Brokey gets taken down by Stadodo with the scout. Nasty headshot. 4v5 situation, 1 minute and 24 seconds on the clock remaining. FaZe Clan still have a lot of time to work with in order for them to get into the site. Pero Reino a pick. Mati-take down, makuha pa nga niya. Matatag down niya ito si Aros 12. Down to 65 HP, pero KST will be punishing down ropes. Pero KST again, oh my goodness. FaZe Clan now 2v5 situation and it's all up to the Diaz to defend this A site. And the pick is there. Kaso nga lang, the gun advantage for Twist is going to do it. And now, post-plan situation for FaZe Clan, kailangan mag-aggressive dito ni Carrigan. Pwede makot off guard yung 2 players dito. Kaso the spray transfer is not gonna do it. KST will be able to finish him off. With that, it's all up to Twist. 1v3. Wala siyang utility whatsoever. Pero wala ring idea yung FTW kung saan manggagaling etong last player ng FaZe Clan, which is gonna be Twist. Pero the check is there. A good read for KST. Akala ko mapipick off pa nga niya itong at least 2 players ng FTW. Pero a good check.
Yup. Yun na nga. I mean, it's once again FaZe Clan a bit too antsy, but Stadodo with a really nice shot galing dito kay Brokey. Not just that, instant proactive play galing sa side nila to go for that boost. And mayroon pa na stock pa nga na isang player dito sa B short. The numbers weren't just adding up para dito sa FaZe and FTW. I mean, despite yung limited na firepower na meron sila dun sa round na yun, they done something. The MP9 doing in work as well. Carrigan, you can blame them for going for the push kasi nga, 2v4 situations, one needs to be the player that will get some numbers off the board para dun sa kabila. Pero FaZe, medyo nadapa sila dun sa round na yun. That was a bit reckless.
Yep, and looks like it's gonna be 4-man stack for this B site natin, and Agile will try to get the aggressive pick dito against Ropes. Kaso nga lang, he gets spotted down. Ropes will be finishing him off. And a 4v5 situation, Aros 12, heavy presses ang pinapakita niya towards this monster area natin. Pero 3 players pa naman sa kanila nagbabantay towards this B site, and FaZe Clan, this is a good read for them dahil isa lang ang nagbabantay towards this A site. It's gonna be the Diaz. So far, the Diaz is not performing that really well. For FTW, tingnan mo naman, he still have 0 frags on the board. Pero FaZe Clan, tamang pakiramdaman lang kung saan nga ba talaga sila magpupush out. Pero KST, may idea na siya na merong at least 2 players ang magtatangka mag-push out towards this B site, and FaZe Clan needs to check this angle. KST will take down 1, will take down 2. Kaso on the spray transfer is not gonna be enough. Carrigan will be able to finish him off. 3v3 situation na even na yung kanilang manpower against FaZe Clan. Pero Rain, oh my goodness, what a shot coming for Rain. Carrigan as well will be able to take down DDS, and now it's all up to Sadodo. They know kung saan manggagaling last player ng FTW, and with that, the AWP is gone for the side of FTW.
That is tough. Di lang yun nun, dahil na wala yung AWP, they cannot afford one going into the next round. And it is 2K, I think around 2K lang ang pera dito ng FTW, unless if-force talaga ni Stadodo if he really wants that up doon sa round na yun. That could really be the turnaround para sa kanilang team. But at the same time, Carrigan with some huge frags on the board, and pinilit ni Stadodo actually yung AWP. So that is an interesting one. Pag yan nahanap ng FaZe, then mas stuck talaga yung FTW sa pangit na economy dito.
This could be the surprise that Stadodo wanted na ibigay sa FaZe Clan dahil hindi to i-expect ng FaZe na meron pang AWP in the hands of Stadodo, dahil expected nila na magkakaroon na sila ng eco buy. Pero so far, upgraded pistols lang ang mahahawakan nitong FTW players natin. Stadodo, this is a good angle for him. Pwede niya makot off guard etong si Carrigan if hindi siya mag-iingat. There you have it. That is the AWP down and AWP gun for the side of FTW, pero it will be picked up by Aros 12 and Brokey again, just cleaning up yung players ng FTW dito. Kailangan ni Aros 12 to defend with this AWP. Pwede niyang i-save to. Itakbo na rin niya siguro, pero 2 players na rin sa kanila ang nagbabantay towards this A set, and may idea na si Brokey nasan yung last guy. Hola, Aros 12. There you have it. Mapipick off pa nga kahit pa paano ito si Kuya Makarigan, pero Brokey from behind, and that is another AWP forced by down for the side of FTW.
Yup. And yun nga, up is gone off the hands of Mr. Stadodo. But I think if I remember right, meron isa sa kanila is on 4,000. So I think meron pang isang up. Pwede lumabas dito pa rin sa FTW. But so far, once again, so clean. Galing dito sa side ng FaZe. Wala masyado pagkakamali dito in clearing the corners. And, yun nga, another up para dito kay Stadodo. I have no idea how they can afford the up the entire time.
3 straight rounds. 3 straight losing rounds. Oh my goodness. Pero bro, Twist will be able to rebound Aros 12 na nagra-rush all the way to this A long area. Pero so far, lamang sila in terms of manpower. Kailangan na lang alagaan yung ganitong type of lead. Kaso nga lang, Twist with the check. Oh my goodness, will be able to take down the Diaz. And just like that, konti-konti nang nalalagas yung players ng FTW into the hands of the FaZe Clan. Rain will try to anchor towards this A side to try to delay the rotation ng FTW players natin, which is gonna be Stadodo and Agile. Pero B site is freely open rin. Trying to get the angles. Oh my goodness, the check. Kaso nga lang, got saved by KST. Ay, hindi pala. Napitas pa nga rin niya si Stadodo. Akala ko na-save pa nga siya nung bakal, pero hindi. It's all up to Agile and KST. So Twist not gonna win that duel against KST. Just KST doing the battles for the side of FTW. Tignan naman, he's leading the charge with 9 frags. And the Diaz still 0 frags. Nada.
You know what? I mean, FTW, once again, could not do anything. He got bait and switched. Tapos nag-over-rotate sila papunta dito sa A site. Nothing, walang action masyado nga nangyari dito sa B. They just fully took it. Tamang plant lang as the picks did come through. The long push was a good risk to go for para dito sa FTW. But yun lang. I think alam ng FaZe that they were gonna be a bit desperate to make a play around the map dito sa atin. But just a good reaction galing dito kay Twists. And at that point, nung napatay na nga ni Rain si Stadodo dito, I think it's a lost cause. No more upper, no more pressure, no more one shot. One
What?
death, and timeout. How did they have the off?
Oh my goodness.
I'm confused, bro. Something happening dito sa FTW na they can afford an off every round.
I
Ayun nga,
don't
meron
know,
tayong lost
man.
bonus, pero come on, man. How are you doing? I think yung lost bonus talaga, one guy, kung sino man yung may pinakamataas na pera dun sa last round, tapos titikta ni Stadodo, he's like, bili ka nga op, ilan mo ka op? Even though Stadodo is 1-1-4 dito sa ating game. Still, op is the high priority para dito sa FTW.
Pero so far, it's not working out in their favors. Pero I'm not sure bakit nila pinipilit itong AWP. Pero we'll see if this time around will it work against Baseline. Looks like it's gonna be the B side push. Bomb is dropped all the way to their spawn area. Now all 4 players natin Baseline now looking up for this B side entry. Pero Rain gets spotted on by Stadodo. There you have it. Finally, the AWP is taking 1 man down for the side of Baseline. Pero the Diaz, this is a good aggressive pick for him. And narinig niya na mayroong footstep na naglalurk up towards this playground area. And pwede niyang makot off guard etong si Twist. If hindi siya mag-iingat. Pero, oh no, dapat siguro dumaan ka na lang sa flank neto ni Twist. Pero we'll see Si Diaz with that swing will be able to yung Twist. Hindi prepared si Twist doon na may biglang susulpot na players ng FTW dito. And with that lamang sila in terms of manpower, 3v5 situation. It's all to Carrigan broken ropes to try to clutch this one out. They only have 1 smoke and 1 flash to work with for the remaining post-plant situation. There you have it. There goes a smoke. Kaso nga lang, Adil, a good read coming from this guy, will be able to take down ropes. And Carrigan, oh my goodness, Famas winning against the AK. Pero Brokey will be able to take down Aros 12. And Brokey just trying to save the round. And it's not gonna work out for him since 3 players pa ng FTW ang buhay doon. And with that, 5-2 ang ating scoreline.
Opportunity para makabalik yung FTW dito sa ating game. So the loss bonus is gonna be very friendly para sa kanilang side. 2,900 pa nga if I'm not mistaken, even if they win this one. Pero I think FaZe, you should be aware pag mga ganitong situations, the other team is gonna try everything and anything para makakuha ng round dito sa ating board. And that push dito sa may middle area was exactly what they needed. Caught off guard dito si Twist. Not just that, may libreng AK pa nga dito si Agile and si Diaz. So many things working out para dito sa FTW. Finally, a counter punch dito sa ating game. But still, FaZe Clan, plenty of money. Pero hindi ganun kataas ha. Oh my!
The timing!
What a timing. What a shot.
Yup, pero sinasayawan lang netong players ng ating FaZe Clan. Neto si Kuya mo, Diaz, pero somehow Diaz manages to take down the 2 players ng FaZe Clan dito. Pero may sabot naman agad para kay Kuya mo Twist with that 3v3 situation. Meron ng position. Etong si Rose natin all the way to this B short air natin. Pero no info yet is being given for the side of FTW kung nakapag-rotate na nga yung players ng ating FaZe Clan. Pero 2 players sa kanila nagbabantay sa may ating A site and B site is pretty much open. Although nandito naman si Aros 12 na nag-hold towards this ABC area. We'll see if he can do something about this push coming in for the side of the FaZe. Pero tingnan mo naman, the info play for the FTW. 2 players na ang nagpo-push out dito. Kaso nga lang ropes with the check. And the timing talaga is not in their favor on this round. May info na I think, si Rain na may tao sa may ating B-short area. Pero with that, magsisave na lang yung FTW natin. And a clean T side tayo for the side of FaZe Clan.
Yeah. I mean, magkamali nga sila ng onti dito sa round na yun. Actually, yung dalawang pick dito sa long. But I don't think it matters. As long as nakuha nila yung B control, retake is near to impossible knowing yung post-plant defense dito ng FaZe, one of the best in the world. And at the same time, medyo reckless yung ginawa nila dito sa long. Good shot dito kay Stadodo, pero Diaz holding it down dito sa A side, but twists the third man up para dito side ng FaZe. And not just that, habang nilalaban nila ang A side, FaZe is already moving in dito sa B. It's kind of like the same story for the past few rounds dito sa T side. I mean, one side of the map gets attention, tapos FTW mag-over-rotate sila, then nandun na pala yung FaZe dito sa B, getting the plant down.
Pero that's gamit the Molotov. Oh my goodness, napamali pa nga yung pagbato ni Kuya Mukarigan. And Twist gets tagged down to 37 HP. Pero so far, meron naman gun round ng ating FTW. They still have the AWP and 4 M4s. Pero Aros 12, I think alam ni Karigan na merong taong close dito sa may ating bilong air natin. Pero the pick from Karigan is there. Will be able to take down Aros 12. Kaso nga lang Stadodo is not gonna hit the off shot that he needed. And with that 2v5 situation, this is looking bad for the side of FTW. Pero somehow KST will be able to take down Twist from this party area. And now, Rain. Nag-check na agad sila ng flank dito. And this could be a good read coming for Rain. Kaso nga lang, the angle for KST. FaZe Clan looking for another round on the board. 7-2. Pero FTW, kailangan pa rin nilang mag-step up na if they want to make a comeback against FaZe Clan dahil konting-konti nang na-stretch out yung lead ng FaZe Clan natin. And possibly, pagka lumaki-laki pa yan, pag tayo ng ating second half, it could be the snowball that FaZe Clan needed.
Yeah. Karigan. Easy to pay para sa kanya. Just a quick entry dito sa B-side, and FTW not really having a fun time dito sa ating game, that is for sure. Rain getting the wall bang down as well, pero nakaangat na nga dito si Karigan na it's really hard to stop Karigan, especially when just putting on constant pressure dito sa ating mga sides. KST trying his best. So far, tough raggy para sa kanyang team, 12-3, but still, it's 7-2. It's not adding up yung numbers para sa kanya. So, it's pretty rough so far para dito sa side ng FTWs considering city-sided ang ating map. But, once again, FaZe, one of the best teams pagdating dito sa overpass. So, FTW running into bad luck once again.
Oh, sayang. Hindi tumama yung one-tap headshot net ni Kuya Aros 12. Pero so far, 5v5 pa rin tayo kahit papano. And marami pang oras nating FaZe Clan. Pero FTW, they need to make the last one play. Twist, with the help of Rain, will now have the control towards this connector. Pero so far, 4 players sa ating FTW will defend this B site, and this could be a bad read coming for the side of FaZe Clan dahil pagka pinilit nila tong B site na to, pwede pa silang malason. Kaso nga lang, KST will be able to take down ropes just like that. 4v5 situation, 55 seconds on the clock remaining. Konti-konti na nang ubusan ng oras dito. Pero Aros 12, very, very aggressive push. And now, konti-konti na nalalagos yung players nating FTW into the hands of the FaZe Clan dahil masyado silang maasim dito. Pero KST will be able to take down Karigan, and Brokey may trade naman agad para sa kanyang team. Pero oh my goodness, Tadodo, one tap headshot, pero Twist is there to make the trade, and now it's all up to the Diaz. 1v2, you have, actually wala siyang kit, pero meron naman siyang 1 nade and 1 flash to work with. That is the one man down. Na-turn on pa kanya into a 1v1. Pero kailangan lang niyang i-bait etong off shots neto ni Kuya mo Brokey. Pero naku po, the repositioning coming in for Brokey all the way to the 7 area natin. And now he has the advantage. Diaz, wala siyang idea na nakapag-rotate na towards the 7 area. Pero this could be a clean kill for Brokey. Almost.
Akala ko. Caught in 4K, pare.
Oo.
Inantay niya pa. Just to be sure, pare. Pero yun na nga, picture perfect round para dito kay Brokey. Onting pagkakamali nga lang galing dito sa FaZe. Daming nabawasan sa kanila dito. Pero yun lang. At the end of the day, it is still a win para dito sa FaZe and Brokey. Patagal pa nga yung tingin na I would laugh to kung ako na nandun sa FaZe. Pero yun na nga. 8-2. FaZe Clan. Past the threshold na pwede makakuha ng lead dito yung FTW. So ngayon, at this point, any round after this is a bonus para sa side nila. So, yeah.
Yep, and this is the potential na last buy round for the side of FTW. Look at their banks, 300, 100. And the DS has the 1K, pero I'm not sure if it's still gonna be enough to go for another buy into the next round. Pero the DS, what an aggressive play coming from this guy. That is Carrigan down. FaZe Clan, time and time again. Lagi silang na-caught off guard dito ng players nating FTW. Pero Stadodo gets spotted down. Kailangan niya mag-back away and reposition himself. Dahil FaZe Clan now have the A site control. And they only have one flash and one nade for this post plant. Pero tignan natin na if can the Diaz make another damage into the FaZe players. Kaso nga lang, the spray down from Rain is not going to hit. And the Diaz will win that duel. And now, post plant situation. No smoke, no flash for the side of FaZe Clan. Pero this still winnable for the side of FTW. There goes the defuse. They are just trying to delay the inevitable. Pero there you have it. The defuse for FTW.
Yep. Good take. Galing dito sa FTW. Good use of the nades. Buti may mga molly pa sila doon para i-flush out yung main angle dito sa may WC. Getting third round on the board. And they need more of those rounds, pare, where they can just force a win back on their side and save so much gun, especially itong AWP sa Dodo DDS. Once again, with the odd timing dito sa likod, not just that, the pressure galing dito sa long. Losing that is so key. Dito sa FaZe, that's an additional rifle that could be pointing at the bomb itself. Pero, ayun nga, FTW. I mean, slowly, maybe they can get back into the game. 8-7 does not look too bad, pero T-side nga ang next side nila. So, I would not really count on it.
Oh my goodness, a boost coming in for ropes. Getting the frag for Aros 12. Pero that's gonna be the nade and the DS. Sasalin nyo ng bumbo. Although Carrigan will lose that duel. 4v4 situation. Agile, konti-konti nga nababangasan yung players ng FTW. And Brokey, he gets spotted down dito by this FAMAS, I think. And then nag-switch up na into an M4. Pero so far, 4v4 situation. Low on HP na yung two players ng FTW dito, which is gotta be the Diaz. Kaso nga lang Rain, masyado kang mainit di Diaz. Kanina ka pa kumukulit. Push ng push and he gets punished down with that 3v4 situation. Ang ganda ng info play sana netong FTW all the way to this A site natin. Kaso nga lang 3 players na ng ating FaZe Clan slowly but surely swarming towards this B side. And the check is there for Chris. Kaso nga lang Agile has that better angle and KST as well. Na-turn around pa kanila into a 2v2 pero Brokey will be taking down. Ito si Kuya mo Agile. And Brokey with that swing, with this AWP, very one-sided map tayo sa ating overpass.
As we expected, it's sa ating game. Brokey, 90% clutch win rate so far dito sa ating game. So not much of a problem para dito sa FaZe. As long as they do not finish itong round, itong FTW, then it is gonna be A-okay para sa side nila. Brokey, very fast with that ult, by the way. So hirap talaga matalo yung FaZe Clan when they have one member really just fragging out dito sa ating game. But FTW, first round without the op. Surprisingly.
9-3. FTW. This is looking bad for these players dahil FaZe Clan slowly but surely breaking into this double-digit scoreline. And with this kind of buy, I'm not sure if FTW will have a chance to lason itong ating FaZe Clan, pero looks like it's gonna be the A long push for the rest players ng ating FaZe Clan, and this is a good read for them. Alam nila na walang barrel at eco buy lang ang ating FTW, so they opted out to go for this long range duel. And Brokey, what a shot coming in from this guy, will take down 2 players agad netong FTW dito sa ating A side, pero Ropes, even though he got caught off guard, will be able to take down the DS, and it's all up to Agile and Aros 12. Huwag kang masyadong kumalit, bro. You can just hold an angle dahil pwede pa siyang malasan dito na ito ni Agile sa ni Aros 12 if hindi siya mag-iingat, pero so far Brokey lang ang nag-hold for this post plan para sa ating FaZe.
Oh,
Brokey?
he's trying to out-frag itong si KST. I think that's the goal right now para dito kay Brokey. Oh! PP?
Oh, legs. And Brokey, oh my goodness.
Run, bro. Ayun lang. And ayun! FaZe. 3 and 10. First 2 digits agad. Round 13 pa lang tayo. Round 14 rather dito sa overpass. Pantayan niya na nga si KST in terms of the frags. Even one less death para sa kanya. Really trying to get that rivalry MVP, my friend. Pero yun na nga. Oh, kita pala yung scout mo sa Dodo. Gets shot through the very, very tiny metal fence na nasa harap nga ng dumpster dito. And ayun na nga. FaZe 2 away. Mali mo, maggawin na lang 12 and 3 yung round na to. But still, tingnan mo naman FTW. I like it. Very risky push, but you'd rather do it now.
Pero bangas-bangas na agad yung buhay na itong FTW. KST gets tagged down to 56 HP. And they will only have the half armor. Pero tingnan natin kung paano itong i-handle ng players natin ng FTW. Since FaZe Clan, very, very healthy pa sila. Kailangan nila magdali ng push na itong FaZe Clan as much as possible, pero so far walang asim play na mangyayari this time around para kay Diaz in order for them to get the info push, info play. And FaZe Clan actually nakapag-adjust na sila. Tignan mo, meron na silang nilalagay for their flank just to for them punish down etong kung sino man maglalason play, pero looks like it's gonna be the B side take. Ang dami nilang utility na ibinabato just for them to get into this B side. Kaso lang Aros 12 is there, and Brokey with that quick reaction will be able to take down Aros 12 down. 4v4 situation, 1-for-1 trade as they are trying to enter to this B side, and Stado, this is a good angle for him. Pwede makot awkward si Brokey. Oh, Diaz out of nowhere manages to take on twist and will take down 2 players pa nga, and Stadodo will be able to take on Brokey as well. It's all up to Carrigan, pero Agile will be able to finish him off with that 10-4. Ang ating scoreline, FTW finally on the board after I think 6 rounds.
I mean, could be worse para dito sa FTW. Not gonna lie, meron pa silang off dito para kay Stadodo, but it is a good B-side hold. Great angle galing dito kay Agile. Good shot sana dito para kay Brokey, but still Diaz, good recognition na meron palang one way dito sa may heaven. Kasi yun na, Brokey. Not this time, my friend. With that clutch attempt once again para sa kanya, but yeah, FaZe Clan falling one more round dito sa first half natin, but still it is T-side para sa side nila. Op still available para dito kay Brokey. FaZe Clan sa Dodo. Oh no, too risky.
What is that play as the Dodo? High risk, high reward. And he gets punched down, pero Diaz with his angle will be able to twist, and with the help of KST na defend nila etong A short air natin. Pero Brokey managed to take on KST. 2v3 situation. It's all up to Diaz and Aros 12, and Aros 12 gets spotted down. He tried to commit the spray down, kaso it's not gonna be enough, and Brokey with that quick scope will be able to finish him off, and with that a clean T-side tayo for the side of FaZe Clan, 11-4.
Hindi na nga.
5 rounds away, FaZe Clan.
I think it's safe to say it's 2-0, to say the least. CT side para sa FaZe. If they win the pistol round, it's gonna be a pretty fast in and out for UND and FaZe. And FTW gonna be suffering that 0-1 lead. But I think tignan natin yung ibang kalaban nila sa group. The possibility na makakuha sila ng panalo. MIBR is gonna be rough kasi I wouldn't say basically the same sila maglaro, pero MIBR sobrang fast-paced nila maglaro to say the least. And Outsiders, stable team. Parang ano sila, FaZe but a bit weaker to say the least. Itong Outsiders, yung kanilang laro. At the moment, big is big. Master of best of ones, pero best of threes. Malay mo, di ba? I think pinakamalaking chance dito ng FTW is big, pare. Kung hindi mainit ang big and big, falls apart, yung kagaya na nakikita natin from time to time, yung big minsan talaga, nagkakaroon sila ng moments of weakness. It's mga best of threes and malay mo, FTW can maybe get a win. G2, yun talaga G2 actually. I take it back, they have a really good chance against G2 kasi ako G2 hater pa rin ako for a big reason. I mean, kagaya na sinabi ko, they're like the liquid of EU to say the least. That could either be really good or really bad. Pero knowing yung G2, they still have pretty big talent to say the least. They have pretty much everyone the same. And kaka-add pa lang ni Hooksy at ni JKSD, tumalay mo, that could change the tide para sa kanila. Pero, ayun nga, it's still G2 pa rin, no? It's still that name looming over their heads na pwede pa mangyari dito sa G2. But still, maybe the change of scenery, wala na si Alexi B. Breaks my heart. I'm a big Alexi B fan. Kaso, I think Hooksy and JKS could really change it. I think especially si JKS, para. JKS could really change the tide para sa team. But, back into this one. FTW, I don't think they're gonna have a chance dito sa ating second half. Maybe I jinxed it now. Tapos yung pala makakabalik sila dito. And then we're gonna have a hell of a tide dito sa ating series. But knowing itong FaZe, how consistent they are all throughout, kahit anong game na makikita natin dito sa group stage, probably makikita na lang natin them just sweeping aside itong FTW and calling it a day.
Yep, and what a series agad para sa ating FTW facing the top 1 team in the world. Pero so far, get as many strategy or experience against FaZeland dahil marami sila matututunan dito for sure. And guys, this is still the official Filipino broadcast of ESL Pro League Season 16. Tama. Ayun. And this is the official Filipino broadcast. Ano yun?
Go lang.
Of ESL Pro League Season 16. Brought to by FTW for Gaming DR. And of course, Rivalry guys. Meron tayong promo code sa ating rivalry.com. You can use our promo code FTW for a bonus up to $200. And may tatanong ata si Sneaky.
Tatanong ko lang kayo direct. Ano yung bet natin ulit? Nakalimutan ko na
6.5? 8?
8? 8? Wait, pwede pa. 11 minus 4. Ako, hindi ako marunong magbilang. 6 pa lang yun. I think 7. So, kailangan natin manalo ng pistol round.
Kailangan nila manalo ng pistol.
Oh my God. Ito na. The Sahod Gaming. Pwede natin makita dito. FaZe duelies para sa dalawang members. And I would say pretty good kung gusto nilang itong si Twist and si Brokey mag-aggressive medyo dito. Maghanap ng mga kills. But I think, yun nga, testingin muna nila yung mid in this back off dito sa A.
Rain? Opo. The hunt is on for Aros 12. Kaso nga lang, hindi niya nga mapipina siya. Pasas ko naman rin kaso sa Dodo and KST will be taking the 2 frags agad dito. Pero Brokey from behind. The dual Barretta is there. Kaso nga lang, hindi pa niya mapipinish off. Si Koy mo agile and may backup agad. Para kay Mastadoro pero hindi naman si Twist. Kahit pa paano now, alam nila kung nasa yung last remaining player na ang FTW. And with that, FaZe Clan winning the pistol. Finally, medyo na nostra ni Sneaky.
Bro, that was an up and down scenario. I mean, not gonna lie, akala ko pag clear nila ng WC, diretso na lang yung FTW dito, but the flank coming in from the connector side, KST with some really good shots, pero Twists, naku po, Carto the Visay mode with the duelies getting a 3K, and FaZe Clan strike first blood dito sa ating second half, and I think that might just be the closer. Oh, actually FTW nag-eco sila dito sa round na to, so gusto nila testingin yung 14.
Yep, pero Brokey now has all the info that he needed. Alam niya, maraming tao dito kaso he gets spotted down. Brokey with his famas. What can do will be able to do one and may trade agad dito pero may backup naman. Kahit pa paano para ikaw mo Rain. Rain with the cleanup. Will that clean 2 frags agad pero Karigan will clean the rest players nating FTW. Tig 2 frag sila ni Kuya mo Rain. And with that, FaZe Clan again on the board. 14, actually 13 scoreline.
Yep. Yan nga. 13-4. Pero nag-eco dito yung FTW so maybe dito sa 13 scoreline ng FaZe in round number 18. Baka mag-gunby na lang sila dito. I mean, they're pretty happy dun sa round na yun. Nakakuha sila ng dalawa with only Glocks. And ngayon, meron na sila mga AKs. Ibang mga members, M4s and 8. Tumas para dito kay Brokey. Okay, I think gusto mag-save dito ni Twists for that AWP going into the next round. Pero Rain going for the last on play.
Yep, pero I think ina-enjoy na lang to ng FTW players natin. Pero Rain, oh my goodness, aggressive play. That is gonna be the bomb drop for you. Pero Rain, you'll get on 2 players agad and will get the third one. No, he won't. May 3 naman kahit pa paano. Pero Stadodo with that spray transfer almost getting taken down by the players ng ating FaZe Clan. And even na pa nga nila yung kanilang advantage. Pero andito naman si Karigan kahit pa paano to go for this trade. And now it's all up to Stadodo and Agile. Pero Karigan again just on point with the heads. It's all up to Stadodo with 26 HP left. Pero it's gonna be a hard round for him actually. Against the remaining 3 players ng ating FaZe Clan. Karigan ropes. Twist. There goes the duel. There goes the frag. And Karigan goes down. That is the IGL for you. In a 1v2 situation, this is still doable for Stadodo. Actually, pwede niya makot off etong si Ropes. Pero no, it's gonna be the A-long play coming in from this guy. And walang info si Ropes whatsoever.
I think nararamdaman niya though. Probably.
And narinig na niya. There goes the smoke. Kaso kailangan niya mag-check towards this double C area. And with that, Ropes will be able to take him down. And another round tayo for the side of FaZe Clan. And slowly but surely, now closing out this series with a 2-0, 14-4.
Yeah, after that, full buy para dito sa FTW. So match point could be given immediately unless mag-force buy dito yung FTW and do something crazy. But still, Robin Cool keeping it cool dito sa A site. So everything is well para dito sa side ng FaZe Clan, looking like a clean 2-0 to say the least. And force buy nga yung ginawa dito ni Didia. So he wants to make something happen in terms of the entry para dito sa FTW. Pero pag nawala na siya dito, then that's gonna be bad news para sa kanila. Rain spotted 100% dito sa connector.
Yep, pero looks like gusto nilang i-push out. Etong B-side natin, Smoke will be pop. Samahan pa ng pop flash as they are going for this B-side take. And Twist will be able to deny that entry. Pero Didias, oh my goodness, what a nade. Will be able to finish him off. And now Stadodo and Aros Dawson lang titira for the side of FTW. This is doing bad for the win. And now it's all up to Aros Dawson. Oh my goodness, Deagle and a Dream against the 4 M4s. And there you have it. Ropes taking him down 15-4. Looks like it's gonna be over. Early exit tayo for the series. Pero meron pa tayong 2 series for tonight, guys. It's gonna be between Outsiders versus Big. That is out next. And of course, MIBR versus G2 after that series.
Yep. I think those are gonna be closer, to say the least, than sa mga nakita natin right now. I think Outsiders Big definitely testingin no kung ganun pa ba kagaling yung Outsiders. Do they actually deserve a tier 1 org? Pero yun na nga, Diaz gonna go down. Pero yeah, I mean, Rops, kung gumaganon na lasan na to si Rops, I mean, this is basically game over.
Oh my goodness, one tap headshot agad. And Ropes, give us the knife, Ropes. We'll take the one out. The quick no scope coming in for Stadodo. Pero 2v2. Oh my goodness. It's all up to Stadodo with this AWP bomb drop pa nga towards this A short area natin. It's gonna be Brokey versus Stadodo. 1v1 with this AWP. Kaso nga alam ni Brokey na na-pick up na. So, kailangan na lang yung alagaan itong angle na to dahil pwede makot off guard itong Stadodo dito. Kaso nga lang, the timing for this both players. 37 seconds on the clock remaining. Slowly but surely, Brokey just trying to get info. Since sasalubungin ni Stadodo dito si Rain. And there you have it. Stadodo will be able to hit ng Brokey. 1v1 with a great one. May info na rin si Rain kung saan magaling itong si Stadodo. Pero pag hindi siya nag-ingat, pwede siya makot off guard dito. And there you have it, Rain. Just holding sa may ating track area. And with that, a clean 2-0 tayo for FaZe Clan against FTW.
Yup. I think that's 37 clean. 1 hour 30, I think 1 hour 45 minutes affair lang. Ang entire series natin dito, but I think it's scary how consistent FaZe is sa mga series na ganito. I mean, merong mga teams na yun nga, we've seen them do their stuff up against endpoint nga, pero FaZe, I think Karigan knows na they're very susceptible to losing yung mga ganun na type of teams. So they're like, okay, let's hold it down, play our usual game, and just outplay them the entire time. Hindi na may ginawa dito ng FaZe Clan. There weren't really any opportunity para sa FTW to get away with this game in its entirety. And it was just pure domination. Not much can be said in terms of analysis dito. FaZe, in-outplay lang nila ang FTW every step of the quarter. I think yung mga panalo dito ng FTW is just FaZe overextending sa kanilang side ng plays. It's not really FTW forcing an error papunta nga sa side ng ng FaZe. So yeah, I mean, just a pretty easy 2-0.
Yep, and with that, ay nga, kaya sabi ko kanina, meron pa tayong 2 series for tonight, guys. It's gonna be between Outsiders versus Big and MIBR versus G2. And meron ba tayong MVP direct? Yun. Let's take a look at our MVP brought to you by Rivalry. And it's gonna be Brokey, my boy. 49 frags, 23 deaths, 118.1 ADR, and 1.88 rating.
Yep. Pretty good game galing sa kanya. I mean, I don't think it was a serious game galing dito kay Brokey. He was literally running around with the op in front of everyone. Pero I think that's what he wanted to get. The MVP, especially. Big fan siya ng Focus Fire Tol. So sabi niya, kunin ko ngayon Rivalry MVP ngayon. So, ayun na nga, 49 and 23, the upper. Just farming dito sa ating series.
Yep. And with that, kami ang inyong nakasama for that series. Ako para si Ventus. And I'm with Nicky Frog. Thank you guys for watching the official Filipino broadcast of ESL Pro League Season 16. Magbabalik kami. We'll be taking a very, very short break. Pagbalik natin, Outsiders versus Big. So don't go away.
And welcome to Rush Lane. Rush Lane is a new intense multiplayer racing game where you can compete against real players to win real money. Set in the towering crime-filled metropolis of Hub City. Here, champions put their life on the line for glory, power, and riches in the ultimate death race, known as the Rush Lane. How does it work? Simple. Pay a small stake to jump into the next race. All the stakes go into the prize pool, so the more players, the more money there is to win. Once enough players join, the race is on. Races last just a couple of minutes and are fully automated. Rush Lane is driven by our unique physics-based randomness engine. Starting positions, track segments, and traps are all randomly generated, and we've tested over 10,000 races to ensure no player has any advantage over another. Cheer on your racer as they scream down the winding city streets and through mysterious alternate worlds filled with dangerous traps and pitfalls. The first player to cross the finish line wins the biggest share of the prize pool. But don't worry, the top few finishes are also in the mix to win. The exact number of winners will change depending on how many players were in the race. The more players, the more winners. Rush Lane is live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can jump into the action anytime you want. Good luck out there, racers. Only on Rivalry.com.
As the back-to-school bells beckon for EPL Season 16, class is already well and truly in session. And you would expect nothing less than stellar attendance. Not with an $835,000 prize pool and a spot at the legendary IM Katowice on the line. Up first on the agenda, Group A, where only 3 of 6 teams would graduate to the EPL playoffs. Let's take a trip down memory lane to see exactly how it went down. During the first day of the tournament, Na'Vi hit the ground running. And as one of the 3 certainties in life, so did Simple, as they banished team spirit.
Off in this spot, there's Sung Young is found. Chopper takes him down, and Simple needs at least 2 here. Finds the first and Pat.
Time for this. Surely not just another individual round to win this one. And Simple, maybe he's not done just yet. That's going to be the 4th.
When everything went to plan for Apex and his crew, it was time to check if our analysts hit the nail on the head with their CSGO hub picks. And boy, did Roy prove them wrong.
Responses here, the double push. Roy catches S-Attack. Poor guy, as Roy again finds a double.
Roy trying to get out and get stuck in through Monster. Roy's going to farm him up. And yeah, man, did y'all actually think